wondered if that old piece of jewelry, family heirloom, or collection of gold and silver coins is worth more than you think? Heartland Roadshow offers no pressure appraisal, so you can discover the value of your items with confidence. So many people have so much stuff in their house, they don't know what they have. Now they have a place to finally take it.
Absolutely, the Heartland Roadshow. The Heartland Roadshow is a group of trained professionals that travel across the country, setting up local events like this one here behind us, where people can come in and bring their gold and silver items. From there, we walk the people through each of their items. We identify what it is, what it's worth in today's market value, and make an offer. And the good thing is there's no pressure, so they can decide whether or not they want to sell, and if so, they get paid right on the spot.
So you also don't even have to know what you have.
Absolutely. Our experts are trained to assess a variety of items. So whether that's jewelry, paper currency, old coins, our trained professionals are here and they can walk you through that process and let you know what you have, what it's worth, and help you decide whether or not you want to let go of it.
So what do they do when we sit down with them?
So there is a 5-step process. So you'll come in, there's no admission, there's no cost for you. You sit down with one of our experts one-on-one. They'll go through each of your items and they'll do a series of testing. The very first one is a magnet test. So as you may know, gold and silver are non-magnetic. So we'll take a simple little magnet, see if it sticks, and that kind of helps us determine whether or not we go through the next step. After that, there are some other tests that we can take to determine the validity of what you're bringing in. And then after it's all said and done, we'll weigh it to determine its value.
And so that weight of something that is actually real is how you determine how much money I get.
Absolutely. And right now, the value of gold and silver are at all-time highs. So this is the perfect time to come in, sit down with one of our experts, find out what you have and what it's worth. You might could go home with a little fortune.
I had a great experience. This place was awesome. They explained everything, because I didn't really know a lot about this stuff, and made me feel good about it. And I was quite happy walking out with the check that they gave me and get to clear out some stuff from my house. It was really kind of nice.
They told me, what the value would be, and if I agreed to that, there wasn't any pressure. I thought it was a good price, so I said sure, and then I left with a check. Couldn't have been simpler, really.
What if I'm not really sure what I have, but I bring it in and I'm not hesitant to sell it? Do I have to make a decision in the moment?
No, there is no pressure to sell at all. Okay. What our experts will do, like I said, they'll walk you through the process, and this kind of just gives you better knowledge of what you have and to make that decision of whether or not you want to sell your item. And if so, we'll make sure that you get the best value for your stuff.
Do I have to make an appointment? How does it actually work?
No appointment needed. Just come on out and sit down with us. We're only in town for 5 days, so this is the perfect time to rummage through your jewelry box, to rummage through the back of the dressers, bring your stuff in, sit down with one of our experts, and really find out what you've been holding on to for so long.
And it seems to go pretty quickly and seamlessly.
Yes, very seamless process, very transparent. You'll sit down with the experts and they'll go through everything right in front of you. So there's no secrets. You'll know exactly what you have and how much it's worth before you even leave the table.
It's kind of fun. It's like a little surprise when you take all your stuff out.
Absolutely. I know I personally like brooches and kind of the vintage jewelry, and so it's always surprising when I come in and see other guests who have brought those items as well and seeing how much they're walking away with.
Yeah, you might be surprised at how much things are worth these days.
Absolutely.
All right, grab those phones and scan the QR code for more information. You can visit the Heartland Roadshow today through Friday in Orland Park, Bloomingdale, and Wilmette. For more details, visit heartlandroadshow.com or give them a call. The number is right there on your screen.